Take time to be thankful for everything you have. You can always have more, but you could also have less. Though the author is unknown, this is a powerful statement. We really should be thankful for everything that we have, because many people are less fortunate. In fact, over 48 million people go hungry each year in America. Many are on the streets and homeless. Recently, I helped serve dinner to homeless families living in a shelter. The families that I helped were so grateful. It made me feel very sad that those people, many of them children, had to be living there. This experience made me feel so grateful for the home and food that I have. I plan to continue my volunteer efforts helping families in my community. But people are not the only ones affected by hunger in America. According to DoSomething.org, there are approximately 5 hungry animals for every hungry person. Animals. It's very important to keep focusing on the issue of hunger in people, but hungry and homeless animals are the forgotten ones. The main cause of hunger in animals? Overpopulation. One reason is domestic animals, specifically dogs and cats, not getting spayed or neutered. One huge reason that this happens is because of breeding. There are so many puppy mills and breeders that overbreed their dogs. It's terrible. Puppy mills typically breed the dogs intensively in inhumane conditions. The moms get so overbred that it causes them to have problems, which leads to special needs and illnesses in the puppies. More often than not, these puppy mills and breeders will dump these sick puppies into shelters or even euthanize them. As terrible as it is, many people will just abandon their pets, let them loose on the streets to be hungry and sick, or even worse. Over 3,000 dogs have been rescued from the Florida Everglades. Who in the world would dump their companion into terrible conditions with mosquitoes and ticks, heartworm and mange, heat and dehydration, and having to fight off poisonous snakes, alligators, and more? It's awful, and we need to raise awareness of this horrific problem. Did you know that homeless people often have their own dogs? I've learned that they often give up the little food that they have for themselves to their dogs. Some rescues volunteer by taking these dogs and their homeless owners to the vet so that the dogs can get spayed or neutered and other care. There are also organizations that go out and provide proper nutrition to the pets of the homeless. But more help is needed. So many hungry animals are getting overlooked. When you buy a pet from a pet store, the store gets money, which means that the breeders get money, which means that the breeding continues. It's a supply and demand cycle that must stop. According to the ASPCA, approximately 7.6 million companion animals enter animal shelters nationwide each year. There is not enough funding for all of these animals in these shelters, so they commonly resort to euthanization. I'm very proud to say that my family has rescued many pets. For my 11th birthday, my parents told me that I could go onto petfinder.com and adopt a rescue dog. It was love at first sight when I saw a picture of a dog named Blake. Just days later, there Blake was waiting for me in the backseat of the car when I got picked up from school, and he greeted me with a big, wet, sloppy kiss. He was so cute. But I did notice one thing. I could see his ribs. The poor baby was starving. As it turned out, the rescue organization that we got him from saved him when he was next on the list to be euthanized. Blake was a wild animal. He was looking for anything that he could eat. On top of that, he had sad, matted fur, and we found out that he had mange. But we nursed him back to health. It took a lot of work, but now he's an amazing dog. He's healthy, thriving, beautiful, and just a loving companion and friend. It's so sad how many animals are neglected, sick, and going hungry in America. But we can all make a difference. We need to volunteer and get involved by rescuing our pets, volunteering at shelters, and donating to animal food banks. We need to spread awareness and promote adoption. It just makes me so sad that animals are going through all of this. This hunger problem in animals cannot go on, just as hunger in people can't go on. According to Mother Teresa, if you can't feed 100 people, then feed just one. Animals too.